Over the past few weeks, a lot of people across the internet have been asking, what happened to the Jenny and Kyle Appleford YouTube channel? Some viewers feel deeply protective of Jenny's legacy. Others believe Kyle deserves the space to move forward with his life. And the reaction online has been intense, with thousands of viewers debating what should happen with the future of the channel and what does it mean that the channel has changed so drastically in the last couple months. Before we get into the recent controversy, it's really important to understand how the channel first began, because it's that story behind it that explains why so many people feel so emotionally connected to where it's at and where it's going and what's happened with it already. So in this video, we're going to go ahead and talk about how the channel started, how Jenny used it to announce and document her cancer journey, how viewers connected with her on such an emotionally deep level, why the latest developments have sparked such a strong response online. The story begins in November of 2015. One of the earliest uploads shows Jenny sharing a maternity shopping haul while she's pregnant. In the video, she tries on maternity clothes and talks casually about preparing for motherhood. At that time, the channel was simply a place where Jenny shared everyday life. Viewers got to see her personality, warm, genuine, and relatable. Over time, people began following along with her life as a mother and with her family, and slowly a community started forming around the channel. People weren't just watching content, they felt like they were getting to know Jenny personally. Everything changed in April of 2021. Jenny uploaded a video entitled "My Non-Small Cell Lung Cancer Diagnosis at 33 Years Old." In the video, she explained she had been diagnosed with non-smoking lung cancer, adenocarcinoma.
Hello, I am making this video to document my cancer journey, as well as possibly help anyone else going through something similar. My name is Jenny. I'm 33 years old. I have a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old, and I have cancer. I was diagnosed with cancer on March 19th, 2021. I have stage 3 adenocarcinoma, stage 3A, and it's non-small cell, which is non-smoking lung cancer.
The video resonated across the internet and eventually reached well over 1 million views. From that moment forward, the channel took on a new purpose. Jenny began documenting her cancer journey openly and honestly. She shared scan days, treatment updates, and the emotional reality of living with a life-threatening illness. One particularly powerful video showed her explaining how she told her children about the diagnosis. Moments like that deeply impacted viewers. Even while going through treatment, Jenny often focused on encouraging others. Many viewers shared that her honesty and courage helped them through their own medical challenges. Over time, the channel became something more than a YouTube. It became a support community built around Jenny's story. After Jenny passed away, you could go back to any of her videos and see in the comments how much she was loved and supported, and how much she cared about her family, her children, and her community online. She encouraged so many with her bravery and her resiliency and her fight, keeping on through terrible symptoms and struggles and challenges that she endured so bravely while fighting to be there for her children for as long as possible. Many of the comments were left by cancer survivors themselves and family members of those going through cancer actively during the time that she was also going through cancer. Others were from those praying for her, wishing her well from afar, across the country, across the world. Even when Jenny wasn't feeling well, she did her best to try to still enjoy life, enjoy her husband, and enjoy her family. And she mustered up the strength to try to keep living when it was very difficult for her to do so. Her followers never left. They were dedicated to her, and they increased in number as she became more ill and as her cancer spread. Some of the most difficult moments listening as a viewer and supporter were those where she would discuss her symptoms, and you could see so clearly how much pain she was in and how much she didn't want to die.
That life with stage 4 cancer is really hard. Yesterday, or last night, I uploaded that video where I was having the most beautiful day with my family, and it was wonderful. I loved every minute of it. And then that night, last night, I think because the day was so wonderful and beautiful, it like rubs in my face what I want to live for, but reminds me that I have stage 4 cancer, and reminds me that I don't have a lot of time. I know we can hope and pray for a lot more time, but there's no way I have a lot of time.
After Jenny passed away in November of 2023, the channel entered a new chapter. Kyle began sharing updates about life after losing his wife. He spoke openly about grief and about the challenges of raising their children without Jenny. He also hosted live streams where supporters could talk to him directly. Many viewers sent gifts and letters through a P.O. box, including items for the children and even the family dog. During this time, viewers saw moments of healing. Kyle shared family trips, including camping in a new RV, visits to Disneyland, and vacations to Hawaii. For many viewers, this felt like a continuation of the community Jenny had created. People were still invested in the family and wanted to see them find moments of true joy. More recently, the direction of the channel began to change. Kyle himself said that he was changing and reinforced why most of Jen's followers were there, and listen to the clip.
You on here found this channel when I was in a completely different place. And I would say 99% of you who have subscribed to this channel came onto this channel either when my wife was battling stage 3 to stage 4 cancer, or you came on when she was actively in the stage 4 phase when it spread to her brain and we had to go through that part of life and treatment, or you came on when we announced that we had to tell the kids that she was going to pass, or you came on when she passed and I had to make the announcement that she was no longer with us, or I made a couple videos after that, which a lot of people jumped onto this channel for. And so people have claimed that I, Kyle, have changed. I'm a completely different person. And yeah, I don't want to lie to you guys. I am completely different today than I was the 2 years ago since she passed, and even more so the 2.5 to 3+ years while we were here actively battling cancer together.
So Kyle uses Jenny's page to explain that he's now in this new relationship, and just 1 month later, then he posts this video that he is now proposed. And for some viewers, this really felt like a natural part of moving forward after loss. But for others, the reaction was very different. There's been much feedback on both sides as to whether or not Kyle should be posting his new fiance on Jenny's platform that she worked so hard to build. So we'll take a few minutes to look at this. Right now, the situation remains deeply divided. Some viewers believe the channel should evolve along with Kyle's life. Others believe it will always feel connected to Jenny's story and the journey she shared. What makes this situation unique is the emotional connection viewers built during Jenny's cancer battle. When people follow a story that personal and that vulnerable, they often feel protective. And that connection helps explain why reactions online have been so strong. But regardless of where people fall in this debate, one thing most viewers agree on is the impact Jenny had. Her courage and honesty helped thousands of people feel less alone, and that legacy is something that many viewers continue to honor today. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think the internet is reacting fairly? Or do you think this situation is more complicated than it appears? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and as always, please subscribe if you like my content. I will continue to have content in relation to this story. I think it's important that people have an outlet to be able to share how they're feeling, and I'm happy to.
My name is Jenny. I'm 33 years old. I have a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old, and I have cancer.
Everything you think you know about this channel might be incomplete, because buried inside Jenny's own videos are very specific statements about why this channel existed and who it was truly for and what she wanted to happen to it. And almost no one is actually going back to what she directly said with proof. So that's exactly what I'm doing in this video. And what I found changes the conversation. I went through multiple videos of both Jenny and Kyle, not to interpret, not to assume, but to document word for word what was actually said. I wanted to understand what the channel truly was, and what, if anything, Jenny wanted for its future. Jenny published a video on April 25th, 2021, entitled My Non-Small Cell Lung Cancer Diagnosis at 33 years old. This video serves as the true introduction to Jenny's journey. She addresses the misconceptions about lung cancer and the challenges she faced getting a diagnosis. In Jenny's first video announcing that she has cancer, she says very clearly, and this is documented in the transcripts, "Hello, I am making this video to document my cancer journey, as well as possibly help anyone else going through something similar." And at the end of that same video, she did state, "If this was helpful, I will be making more videos on the journey." This is also an easy way to update a lot of people at once. My main goal is to have footage of this journey for my husband and children to look back on. I originally created this channel as a sort of video diary for my family. In a video entitled Immunotherapy Nightmare, Jenny sits down with Kyle to recount a very traumatic event from 2021 that fundamentally changed how they approached YouTube. The catalyst for documenting Jenny explains that during her severe reaction to immunotherapy in 2021, she wasn't filming regularly. However, the experience of nearly losing her life made her realize that she wanted to document this for memories, for her children to look back on, and that is split between minute 1 and also at minute 52. Jenny had a big, tremendous heart, was so kind, and really did care about other people. And not only is that why she connected with her audience, but also that's why she was so concerned that if she could just help one person, it would be worth it. And when you really sit with that sentiment, then you can begin to really get to the crux of it all. Her channel, and it was hers, was a legacy for her children and a lifeline for others. That is the lifeblood of this channel. That is the heartbeat. That is the main reason why it existed. And if you appreciate this content that actually goes back to the source and focuses on the truth of the noise, please do subscribe. In addition to being so outwardly focused on other people during a time when she was going through something so unimaginably difficult, Jenny also did, though, ask for support when she had to let her children know that she was not going to make this cancer journey and that she was not going to survive. She did ask for prayers. She did ask for support and ideas to share that information and with her children. But it's important to be precise here. There are no verifiable public statements where Jenny gives specific instructions about ownership, direction, or a detailed plan for her YouTube for the channel's future. Jenny's words were about impact and not about structure or daily operations. After Jenny passed away in November of 2023, Kyle began recording primarily grief-focused videos. Kyle explained that he was going to continue to document his grief journey, that he and Jenny had talked about the issue a lot, and that she had wanted him to keep sharing about his family's life and their family's life because they understood how much the community meant to them. And so they wanted to share the information that was important to the community. And so Kyle did give regular updates about adventures the kids were going on with him. He did some opening videos of P.O. box items that were sent to them. He went on some RV trips with the children, and he continued to post grief videos in between, living just daily life and going on special trips. So now what we have here are two types of evidence: what Jenny said on camera and what Kyle has shared about their private conversations. And those are not the same thing. Evidence confirms that Jenny viewed the channel as a primary legacy tool for her children. While there is no public record of a specific technical handover plan for her YouTube, her recorded statements consistently support the idea that she wanted the videos to serve as a lifelong archive for Ellis and Winnie.
Happy Sunday. We want my cutie over there and my cutie over there. Get your arm in your seatbelt. Get your arm in your seatbelt.
Jenny just wanted to be remembered as a mom who fought for her kids. She wanted them to look back at these videos and see the joy, not just the cancer. That right there is the heart of everything. Not the platform, not the format, but what her children would feel watching those videos someday.
Happy Mother.
So based on the documented evidence, here is what we know. Jenny clearly stated the channel was a legacy for her children and a way to help others feel less alone. She expressed a desire for her story to continue to help people, but there is no recorded evidence of a detailed plan for the channel's future, and much of what we understand about that future comes from Kyle's perspective. So when you strip everything else away, this becomes less about opinions and more about listening. So now I want to ask you something genuinely. After hearing Jenny's actual words, what do you think? Before you watch this, I want to say something quickly. If you've been following this story, I want to encourage you to subscribe right now, because I've been documenting everything in real time, and this is one of the most important pieces. Every video that Jenny Appleford posted came at a real cost to her. That cost was something that most people never saw. On the surface, people saw strength. They saw updates and smiles and moments of hope. They saw a young mom documenting her journey, speaking with clarity, connecting with people across the world. It looked like courage, and it was, but that's only part of the story. Behind those videos was a level of physical and emotional cost that's hard to fully understand unless you've lived it. Jenny went through 8 rounds of chemotherapy, paired with 30 rounds of radiation, and still she showed up. When the cancer progressed to stage 5, the treatments became even more intense. 10 additional rounds of chemotherapy, brain radiation, and later 13 sessions of whole brain and spine proton therapy. At the same time, she was navigating a rare EGFR exon 20 mutation, a type of cancer that is notoriously difficult to treat, which meant clinical trials and unknown side effects and more uncertainty, and still she kept filming. There were moments no parent should ever have to face, like sitting down with your children and explaining that you're dying. And she didn't hide from that moment. She shared it because she believed honesty mattered, because she wanted to help others, because she wanted her children to have something real to hold on to. This channel was never just content. It was a legacy, a record of love, of truth, of what it actually looks like to face something unimaginable. When something is built like that, with that level of sacrifice, suffering, intention, and love, it means something. People don't just watch it, they feel it. Jenny's channel wasn't just content. It wasn't just something she put together haphazardly. It was something that she truly gave with everything that was inside of her, with strength, with so much determination to be there for her children. And she gave it piece by piece, and that's why it matters so much. We love you, Jenny. We will never forget you.